Prepare to breach.
Take him down!
Future Soldier is a squad-based game where you have control of 4 different ghosts. You play through 12 missions, and you kind of hop throughout the world on various locations. Guerrilla Mode, it is a wave-based gameplay. 50 waves, you and 3 of your friends can play through those. We got about 30 hours of gameplay in there, and the unique element that we have is we have a stealth wave every 10 waves. The stealth wave in Guerrilla Mode allows the player to earn bonus points by having stealth kills. So every enemy on the map is unalerted to your presence at the beginning, and if you're able to stealth kill all of them, you get bonuses. If you alert the enemy to where you are, then obviously you'll not get bonuses for stealth kills anymore, and it'll revert to a more adversarial mission at that point. In Guerrilla Mode, we have the mechanic where you have headquarters, and you need to protect that headquarters. Every 10 waves, it's going to change, so it'll move and it'll give a whole new feel to the map. But for the 9 waves that you're protecting it, you know that you're having wave after wave of inbound guys coming in and throwing, different techniques at you. Each wave, there'll be a little bit more firepower from the enemy, so you have to have different techniques to defend the HQ every wave. In our Guerrilla Mode, we have what we call wave bonuses. So the longer you survive, you get these bonuses. Some of the things that you get are really cool, like full intel on the enemy for a certain amount of time. You get carpet bombing abilities. You have missiles that you can call airstrikes with. You have turrets that you can place in strategic locations throughout the map, and they'll kind of play defense for you. It allows the players to have that extra level of strategy on top of the equipment that they have for the game.
All right, gentlemen, let's go to work. If Duke is as good as they say, we just need to get him some room to work. And if he's not, we improvise.
So one thing about our Guerrilla Mode that we find unique from all the other Horde Mode clones out there is the stealth element that we have every 10 waves. It's not just the same old, another wave of doing the same thing. Every 10 waves, you have the ability to kind of say, all right, the headquarters has moved. We need to reacquire the location, but let's do it in a stealthy way. It allows for the sync shot ability that you have in campaign. That's a really fun feature. You and 4 of your friends can call sync shot, and I'll fire the trigger at the same time. So that stealth element is really what separates us from the rest.
It's a bomb. Clear.
The campaign being playable with 4 of your friends is a really awesome feature. It allows you and 3 of your friends to play through all 12 missions in the campaign structure, completely in a cooperative environment. It's so much fun because it's completely different than playing by yourself. When you play by yourself, you've got artificial intelligence, and when you play with your friends, well, I personally sometimes have friends who aren't the smartest people. I wouldn't call them artificial intelligence, right? So you're dealing with communication, with movement, with coordination, with sync shots. It's a completely different game when you play with your friends. It's a lot of fun. Yeah, so the sync shot that we have in campaign structure it's really unique. We've had a lot of fun developing it. It's a system that we said, okay, look, we have the ability to have players move through the space in a stealth environment, and to get them set up in a location where they can have sights on 4 different bad guys. And if we have the coordinated effort that's necessary to get everybody in the location, they can go ahead and tag the 4 people that need to be taken down, and then everybody gets into a spot, and then you basically verbally call out, all right, 3, 2, 1, and you pull the trigger. And if everybody's on point, then all 4 of the bad guys go down at the same time. It's really cool. Sure, in Guerrilla Mode, the scaling that we have it's number-based and it's lethality-based, meaning if you have more human players involved in the match, then you'll face more enemies per wave. They'll also be a little bit more lethal. On the campaign side, it's just that lethality factor because of the balance that we've had to go through and actually scaling the missions themselves in single player. We just made the lethality in that particular game mode more lethal.
The threat is active.
Overlord, we're in. Take him out quiet.
1 bullet, 2 dead.
So the matchmaking system that we have for our co-op gameplay is pretty much based on your friends. The gameplay that we've put together is very it's heavily into communication. So we wanted to make sure that the gameplay experience that you had was based on a good experience. So we didn't really want to open it up to matchmaking with people that you might not know for both Guerrilla Mode and campaign. We have a large variety of different weapons that you can have. We've got sensor grenades, kind of these grenades that you throw and they sense where the enemies are, and they give you a certain intel on where the enemies are located for a certain amount of time. It allows you to see through walls. We've got regular grenades are really fun. We've got let's see, claymores or blasts. You know, you can basically place claymores and say, all right, this area is going to be deadly if the enemies come in this location. The sentry turret is really fun. You lay it down and acts as a defender. All the wave-based stuff that I talked about earlier, you know, the full intel, the automatic camo, the carpet bombing, the rockets that are inbound, all sorts of different varieties of different toys and military gadgets that you can use.
On your shot.
That's a confirmed kill.
In Guerrilla Mode, the points are sort of just for bragging rights right now. And we do have a combo system in place. So if I kill somebody, there's a certain length of time where if you kill somebody on top of that, you get a bonus. Headshots are double points. Taking down guys with melee are triple points, I believe. So, you know, definitely when you're playing with your friends, when the end of the wave comes up, you say, all right, I'm at the top of that list. There's a scoring-based system, but it is for bragging rights. Without a doubt, playing campaign in Tom Clancy's Ghost Recon Future Soldier with your friends is the best way to play. It brings a whole new experience to it, and I suggest everybody try it out. Tom Clancy's Ghost Recon Future Soldier is going to be available on May 22nd of this year, and it's going to be available on Xbox 360 and Sony PS3.